know who Bob Dean is?
Yes.
Had you ever talked to him one-on-one?
I've talked with him, yes. He believes what I put here is yes, that is correct. Mm-hmm. And I agree with him.
Well, I just wondered because he had a pretty high above top secret clearance at one time.
Mine was above the President of the United States.
Oh, was it? Okay, and so were you working in an underground base up here at that time?
No, it was just a place that you would know how to get to.
Really? I wouldn't know how to get to?
It's, you know, if you stumble around enough, you can find it, but it wasn't all that big a deal. I can tell things, when I mean things, the conditions are getting critical. And I find that some scientists also think that. And so I think when I do publish, that group anyway will agree with me full-heartedly.
On your conclusions. When you say things are getting critical, are you talking about something to do with the vehicles that are in the rings of Saturn?
Yes, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You see, it's sort of simple. That's a lot of energy.
Right.
And
okay. And this is the ring, right? This part, this is the ring?
That ends up being the ring.
Yeah.
It's
and
hot plasma.
Oh, really? Okay. So, and what your theory is, they're manufacturing it. Is that correct?
It comes. That's the exhaust from this thing.
From the craft?
Yes.
Is it because, are they stationary or are they moving, the craft?
They're probably moving.
So do you think, when you say things are getting critical, are you
okay,
saying...
now, just take that picture and say that's the exhaust. It's like you have an airplane with an exhaust. Mm-hmm. It's in your atmosphere. And it can load a lot of energy. There are two images. These are taken by the Hubble telescope of Saturn this last year, 2012.
Okay.
That shows objects under the rings and one just right to the edge. Like I said, they were. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is that Cassini? Did the photographs come from Cassini?
The last ones, no. The ones I told you about that shows those.
Right.
Those are Hubble's.
Those are from Hubble.
Yeah.
But am I wrong? They closed down Hubble, right?
Well, yeah.
Or that's the official story, right?
Wherever they closed it down is 2012 before they show you the picture.
It's 2012 before they show you the picture. What do you mean by that?
And I was able to tell that before 1985.
Yes. So you were way ahead of everyone.
Way ahead.
Yeah.
And that is too long to tolerate that kind of science. Mm-hmm. It's just too long. Now, I have 3 reports, I guess, on the environment, let's say, in UNESCO, but they're yay thick. All 3 of them weigh 18 pounds, or about 6 pounds each. And they have to vote on what they think goes on. That is not science.
They have to vote. Okay, yeah,
that's
you're right.
Science.
That's absolutely
right. But they sell it to you as though it's science. It is not science. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. And that is the hump that you could help get us over.
Okay.
Hey, those things are real.
Okay, but if there are craft, there are beings.
Okay, people have asked me about, I call them vehicles, okay?
Right.
No, I did not call them objects. That was too neuter for me.
Okay.
I had a Stanford professor said you ought to call them objects, Norm. No. They have all of the qualities of a vehicle. Mm-hmm. They can move. You know, they're just like a missile or anything like that. So that much we can say about them, for sure.
Okay.
So I'm calling it a vehicle.
Okay.
Okay, somebody comes along and says, well, now where would you manufacture one that's 2.5 Earth lengths long? And that's a hard question to answer. However, if you think of it in terms of its living entity, it's just another kind of thing that we've got in our universe. And it can grow and grow and grow and grow.
Okay,
So it can be an EMV and it can itself have life.
Uh-huh. So are you not positing the idea that those vehicles contain, beings who are, maybe like us?
Yeah, I only go along with government images. And if you want to know about people kind of thing, there is the ship that picked up the Voyager capsule at Alameda Naval Shipyard, and they have a picture there of I think it's the Apollo flight that Buzz and Neil were on. But anyway, there is one image there that shows black people getting off.
So people with dark skin getting off.
Not dark, black.
Black skin.
Really black. Yeah.
Were they tall?
Yes.
Very tall?
Yeah.
How tall? Do you know?
Well, they got out the doorway. I don't know how high that is, but
Well, what?
Safe. 7 feet would be probably a conservative estimate.
Have you heard about Clark McClellan's statement about that?
No.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Have you ever been in touch with him?
No.
No?
I have tried to stay independent and not be affected by others' opinions.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather have what I present clash with somebody else and see who wins.
Okay.
And settle it that way, rather than make a shouting match over it.
Sure.
I learned at Ames that the louder you shouted, the more probable it was that you would get your way. And I don't want to go through that routine.
Okay. Well, good for you.